Welcome to the NSIC Spotlight, the voice of the NSIC student athletes, powered by gpac. gpac, growing people and companies. I'm your host, Nick Corner, Assistant Commissioner at the Northern Sun. Today, we are joined by the reigning NSIC Player of the Week, Jarod Epperson of the Augustana football team. Jarod, thanks for joining us on the Spotlight.
Glad to be here. Thank you.
As we do each week, let's start with you telling us a little bit about yourself.
Jarod Epperson, play running back here at Augustana University. I am from Omaha, Nebraska. Went to Scott Catholic High School. Came here in the fall of 2019, so been here for a little bit. I got my bachelor's in exercise science, and I got a master's in athletic training. And once I came back, I'm kind of just in the sports admin and leadership master's program, taking a few classes here and there for that.
Excellent. What do you plan to do after post Augustana?
Uh, Ideally, hope to play more football wherever that may be. If not, try to get into some medical field per se. I'm kind of interested with medical device sales, so maybe something in that field.
All right. Well, there's plenty of more football for you for sure. The regular season finale this weekend. But let's go back to last week. A mammoth win for the Vikings as you take down cross rival Sioux Falls 27-21. You rushed for over 200 yards to help keep the key to the city. Did you know going into that game that you would be that successful running the ball?
I mean, every week we could try to go in the games, rushing the ball, kind of opens up everything else downfield. But I woke up that morning feeling pretty good. Um, had a nice breakfast, was hanging out with the boys. We walked over to the facility and I just had a different type of feeling for the atmosphere. I knew it was going to be a pretty good day running the ball just because it was raining and the weather wasn't the greatest. So passing ball was going to be a little more difficult. So coach said, we're probably going to have you take a little more of a load. And I was like, all right. So I got my boys up front ready to go and we just started pounding the rock.
And you did all through the game. You had a huge fourth quarter. You racked over 100 yards, including a 47-yard score in that fourth quarter. You became the career rushing leader at Augustana. What's it mean to you to cement your name in the record books?
I mean, it's pretty neat being able to have my name up there in the record books. Chasing the numbers that I've been chasing my entire career with Joe Clark. I was fortunate enough to meet him this weekend, and he was there to congratulate me and my family on the record. And I hope to do that down the road once mine's broken.
The win also secured you at least a share of your second straight NSIC regular season title. What's it mean to finish your career with back-to-back NSIC championships?
It's pretty special. I know most of the top teams in this league go into each season wanting to win that championship. So for us, it's been awesome. We go in, we come in here to work every day, and it's nice to see what the work it's paying off.
Gunnar Hensley has done a great job for you this year, taking over the quarterback role. Talk about his play and obviously those guys up front that make this offense so explosive.
I mean, yeah, t towards the beginning of the year it was a little different without Casey. Casey had a little more college experience, but Gunner's slowly but surely starting to get a little more confident, a little more with himself. It's been an interesting season. He's been slinging the rock around. He's been handing me the ball. He's a playmaker. He can do it with his feet. He can do it with his arm. He's just all over the place. And then the guys up front, protecting him, protecting me, and it all works together.
The defense is stout as well. A couple of different guys taking home player of the week honors this season already. Talk about some of those leaders on that side of the ball.
Hey, you can't talk about the our defense without those front four, those big boys up front with Jet Lamb, Miles Taylor, Will Davis, Grady Sherman. Uh, they want to stop the run, and once you make a team more one-dimensional in the pass game, it's pretty easy for guys like Peyton Buckley and Javion Farr, even Hayden Wallace with a couple picks on this season to make some plays.
Coach OJ has been at the helm of the Vikings for over a decade. Talk about the culture he's built around this program.
Yeah, it's been awesome since I got here back in 2019. I know he talked about this with us, but the older guys before me really set the tone, really want to make sure we welcomed everyone in. There no divide through the team, and we're all working towards one goal, playing for each other. And then you just got to go out there and give your 111th and play for the brother next to you.
Love that term, the 111th. We talk about all the time. When I coach youth football, it carries over through college, obviously, into the pros. Uh, Not all smooth sailing for you throughout your career, though. 2 years ago, you suffered a season-ending injury. What did you learn from that experience of having to watch from the sidelines?
I had to learn to be a master in my role in that moment. Pretty tough injury, not the most common to be able to come back from and be successful, but our trainers got me right, and I was able to coach from the sideline basically with all of our younger guys and make sure that they were still getting the right reads and doing the right things and all that sort in that aspect of things. But yeah, it was different for sure. I know as a competitor, you always want to be on the field playing, but it's a game of football. You get hurt, it just happens. So you just got to master your role and keep moving forward.
Yeah, you never know when that last play is going to happen. Luckily, you were able to come back, like I mentioned already. Regular season finale this weekend. You guys traveled to Bemidji State Saturday at 1 p.m. Lots of implications in this one as you can clinch the NSIC title outright with a win. And you should hold on to your spot in the region rankings at number 2 and host a first round playoff game with a win. BSU is ranked 7th in the latest regional rankings, and a win could keep them in the postseason play. What's been Coach OJ's message to the team as you enter the regular season finale?
Biggest thing is he keeps saying we're right where we need to be. We're controlling our own destiny and take it one week at a time and play for the person next to you, and it'll all work out in the end.
Like we mentioned, you've been around Augustana, you've been around football a long time. Final question I got for you is what is the best piece of advice you've received during your athletic career?
Never settle and always strive for greatness.
All right. Well, good luck to you and the Vikings that this weekend. That's going to wrap up this week's show. Thanks again to our sponsor, gpac. Jarod, great career down at Augustana. Best of luck to you as you finish out your career.
Appreciate it.